Ready, steady. Hello, everybody. Welcome.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Let me go to comments over here.
Oh,
Whoa, Sharon Jackson, hello.
Oh, I don't know if she's actually here yet. She came early, left a message.
Oh, well, she'll be back.
You, darling. Yes, please. I'm on a live. Say hello to Mummy's fans. You don't have any fans, he says. Oh, I mean, you're probably right, but shh.
All right. Truth from the mouths of the babe. Hi,
Hello.
Catherine.
Hi, Catherine. Hi, Claire.
Hi, Claire.
Hi, darling. Okay, so this evening we have special guest Tatum Rayne.
Hello.
Tatum actually has probably seen more of me than most people, but
Yep.
I don't think quite as much as Brunette.
No.
We missed that bit in our hotel room. Cat, sorry. Catherine Newlove is Cat. Hi, Cat. Sorry.
That's all I can keep remembering is hearing Fireball when I'm trying to sleep.
Fireball.
Yeah.
Tatum.
Yes.
Which book are we downloading?
Broken Prince.
Broken Prince. All right, I'm going in.
So, do you want to give us a little bit of a summary that doesn't give spoilers and makes people want to read it before we crack on? Although we will actually crack on first with the rich one, but we'll just have a chat with you first.
A little chat.
Yeah.
Well, Broad Creek is a crossover from Black Frost Academy. So characters that were in BFA are seen in Broad Creek. It is one of the male main characters in Black Frost Academy's twin brother.
We love a twin.
We love a twin.
Yeah, he's a very broken individual that goes to a new school. Really? Sorry about that.
Rude.
And because of who obviously his twin brother and everything, people just automatically assume that they know who he is and what he's like, and there is, as always with anything I write, chaos, carnage, and angst, and a whole lot of smut.
Nice.
We do love the smut. Twin smut.
Oh, excuse me, sorry, a bit windy. So excellent. I like it. I like it a lot. Ooh. So how many books have you got out now?
Oh God, you're asking a question now.
We have to do math.
1, 2, 6.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
I think. Maybe. Yeah.
You sure?
Do you not know? Do you not have a shelf?
Yes, I do, but unfortunately, because my house is super duper tiny, I can't have books behind me.
I get it. I do get it.
I mean, Brunette literally swapped her office around about a week or two ago now, so that she had books behind her.
Was it that long? No, it wasn't that long. It was last weekend.
Yeah, about a week ago.
Oh, okay.
I said a week or two. I couldn't remember.
I just obviously I have to make do with what I've got, and trying to fit everything everywhere. Every cupboard is full of book orientated stuff for everything, and I have to play Jenga sometimes.
We like a bit of Jenga.
I'm sure that some doctor somewhere in the world says that that's good for the brain.
Exactly.
Wait, what's Claire talking about? Madness and mayhem? Never. We're just 2, 3, 6 very calm ladies.
Yeah.
Apartments. Is that the 6 including every single one of my personalities?
She's okay. Cat's on about your books. Yes, there's 6. Claire's just on about madness and mayhem, and I'm assuming from FFB.
Yeah. So she's talking about the TikTok, the dance.
Yeah. I mean, we could look out for some more amazing TikToks for in the beginning of July. When we
Yeah,
get
just as long as I don't throw my back out, that's all good.
I'm glad I'm not reading my book yet, by the way, Josephine.
Why?
Because there are other people in the house. They don't want to hear me reading that. I know, but
Oh, you have people in the house?
well, yes.
Oh, damn.
My nephew and his girlfriend have nipped here.
Oh, well, awkward.
Yeah. Yeah. They're about to go out though. I made Joseph make me a cup of tea first.
Cup of tea,
Bye,
please.
darling.
There you go. Bye-bye.
Bye, darling.
Have
Bye,
fun.
Maisie. Right, now be quiet when you come in because the dog's going to bark and I need the dog to not bark. Don't be long.
Oh, Claire.
And they're gone. Okay.
Claire.
Oh, right. Yes. So we've
Not
got.
that bad.
What's that?
I'm just saying. I'm telling Claire that we're just not that bad.
Oh, yeah. No, we're not.
No, we're fine. It's all good. It's all
It's
gravy,
all
baby.
fine.
Fine.
It's fine.
Oh,
So
right.
what's
Yeah.
in the future? Tatum,
yeah.
tell us about what's happening next with the books.
Are you eating?
The next release will be the last book in the Broad Creek duet. I was going to turn it into a trilogy, but then because the characters were screaming for it to be longer, but then they've now decided that they don't want it 3 books. It's going to stay as a duet, which is called Broken Dynasty.
Okay.
And then Morgan South will be completed. So the next 2 books for the Poison stories will be done.
And tell us what the poison stories are.
Poison Draken is born into the strongest supernatural clan in the world. Her aunt is the head of the Supernatural Council. They have shifters, witches, hybrids, you name it. They've got a mashup of everything. Poor Poison was born with no power. So her lovely aunt decided to send her to the one place on Earth that someone with no magical abilities should have gone, which was Morgan South Academy. And basically said, either your powers will come forth or you won't survive. But the thing with Poison is she's a very persistent individual and she doesn't back down. And
I don't know where she gets that from.
and with the help of her psychotic friend Kevin, who isn't
like him already.
Tell everyone who and what Kevin actually is.
Kevin is a pink, purple, green, and blue basilisk that
He's a what? A what?
A basilisk. So like a giant snake thing. Oh,
so he's a snake.
Like a mythological.
Oh.
So like in Harry Potter, where they kill the basilisk.
Yeah, I didn't read Harry Potter.
Kevin's basically the easiest way to describe Kevin is he looks like an absolute humongous king cobra. He's got the hood, he's got massive teeth, but he's very sarcastic. He's like that little demon that sits on your shoulder and tells you to do all the bad stuff and you willingly do it. But
best
he's
friend.
also got a twisted sense of humor, but he can control elements. He can camouflage himself so he can turn himself invisible. He can alter his size. So at his full height, he's actually 60 foot long.
Ooh,
big boy.
Yeah, that's kind of scary on the groin part.
Mhm.
He
But
doesn't do any
obviously,
jiggy jiggy. There's no Kevin jiggy jiggy.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
there's no Kevin Jiggy Jiggy. He's just a friend, but there is a reason why Kevin is why he's there and who he is and how he deals with poison.
But we don't
Okay.
want to know yet because that's spoilers.
Yes,
Spoiler,
obviously that
spoiler.
will be told throughout the rest of the story.
Okay.
Um,
Color me intrigued.
so yes, it's going to be eventful. There is a prophecy, there's fated mates, there's rejected mates,
All the
fate,
things.
and the moon goddess turn up.
Nice.
So yeah,
Love the moon goddess.
there's a lot of things.
A mishmash
A lot
of
is happening.
happenings.
All right. That intrigues me. And I feel like, you know, when I listen to all of these podcasts, I feel like I'm really missing. I need to go back to my first love of PNR.
Oh, I love PNR. It's still my favourite.
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't know why. I just don't.
Well, because
I,
everything's possible, isn't it? Like you can't really. I mean, I suppose that since everything is possible, nothing is off the table, and so
Mhm.
you
Oh,
can
definitely.
still be completely surprised by shit happening.
yeah.
You know, you're not like subject to the
Real world laws.
real world.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's
real
kind of
physics and things.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why I have fun writing PNR, especially the new one that I've been working on as well.
Exciting. What's that? Do you want to tell us about the new one you're working on yet, or is that a bit quiet still?
No, that's it's called Wayward Magic. And it's Wayward Magic.
Okay.
It's about a young girl. She's trying to do everything she can to support her parents. Her parents are late 40s, but their appearance and everything, they look like the centuries old. They just magically came down with this illness, and no people in the actual city are coming down with this illness, and they don't know why. So she's doing everything she can. She's how to say this without getting into trouble. She's a supernatural pharmacist, shall we say?
Pharmacist.
Or the fun variety.
All right. Okay.
And she stumbles across a black market with loads
so we're talking of the medicine variety.
Yes.
All right. I got you.
Obviously, that's how she earns money. She stumbles across a black market, makes a deal with a fae, ends up taking this really pretty plant, which is, she doesn't realise, but it's called a sanphilium. And it's from the fae realm.
Okay, so it's something she shouldn't have taken.
Yes, because
no spoilers.
Yeah, it's very entertaining. It talks, it moves, and it does things that it really should not do.
Oh.
Ooh.
Well, hurry the fudge
like
up.
Octopussy?
Pardon?
Is it like octopus?
Kind of, yes.
Nice.
See where I went there?
Uh-huh.
That's where my mind always goes. It's just,
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Right. We have currently got 2 whole people with us.
Hey, better than 0. That's all I got to say.
It is. So, yeah, we will crack on. We will begin with chapter 9 of The Rich One, because that's where we're at Now, have you listened to our lives before, Tatum?
Well, I've tried to, but then I have little ears going, "Ooh, look, it's no one." So then I have to turn it off.
Well, the way we do this is one of us narrates, usually brunette. One of us does male voices and the other does lady voices. Now, you are perfectly welcome to narrate. What would you like to do? Well, as the guest, you can choose.
I don't know. Because I've not got enough mental brain function to not try and not fluff it up for years.
Oh, come on. If you'd heard any of them, you would know for a fact that we spend half the time laughing about the stupid sound
we
of
do.
my ridiculous Texan accent, because that's all I seem to be able to do.
Noises that you make.
I mean, yeah, exactly. So don't worry about it. There's no stuffing up. We all stuff it up ourselves.
Well,
I stuff it up all by myself. Yeah. It's all good.
Well, if you ladies don't mind, I would prefer to narrate because you know your character's voices better than anybody.
All right.
Okay. Would you like to be a man or a woman? Brunette?
Yeah. Oh, I will do man because I cannot with your Southern accent.
It just means that River's going to be Southern instead.
Yeah,
so.
River's going to be, Southern belle, like gone in the wind of the escort world.
Exactly. So everybody listening, just bear in mind, none of our characters are actually from Texas. They're all New York. New York. Yeah. I think they are actually, especially all in this chapter, all New York, born and bred.
Yep.
So, yeah. Pay attention.
So, Blondie, want to recap for those who may have missed?
So you always make me recap, and I'm always really shit.
I know, because I have menopause brain.
Okay, so we began with chapter 1 with a client that she peed on.
That's how we
and
start
then
our
we
book.
moved on to her helping her brother Everest, sister-in-law Petal, move along with their best friend Kai, who she's got a thing with and has done since they were kids. They're like childhood fuck buddies. And then she's also got a client called Tyler, who is a very rich bitch. That didn't get rich. He's very rich. And they've got there's contracts and all sorts, and so she's basically his hired bit. He's got an ex-wife who cheated on him with his business partner, and she has recently experienced a nasty where one of her clients tied her to the bed and cut an inch off of her thigh and then licked it and then said he was going to frame it and then had a wank over it.
Yeah, we did that.
We did, and that's where we are now. We've just finished a chapter where Kai, her childhood fuck buddy, found a picture of her in the newspaper with the rich man Tyler, and he's all like, "What's this?" Because she is Rose and River. So when she is Rose, she is working. When she is River, she is herself.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was a good summary.
Yeah, definitely.
That was great. It's perfect.
Auntie Tatum, Sky says good night.
Night, Sky.
Night, Sky.
Oh, night, Sky.
I'm trying to everyone for the
We can't everyone.
Why?
In our group.
Because we're not admins.
Yep.
Oh, motherfucker.
Yep.
Oh my God, we're gonna lose our group.
We're not. It's fine. Are you?
Good.
It's fine.
You're not an admin anymore either, Tatum, or a moderator. We've got several people that are moderators.
Yeah, we do. Who's a moderator?
Sam might be able to at everyone.
Chantel Tessier is a moderator, and we're not.
We're never getting rid of her. She can
Never.
moderate forever.
No, she could never leave.
But Sam might be able to if we pop Sam a little message and ask her to at everyone, just to let them know we're live.
Yeah, okay.
Sam is our wonderful PA. She's amazing and
It's awesome, you Sam.
keeps us
She's
in
the only
check.
reason why we're sane.
She is.
Well, I
Can't
mean,
praise her enough. I'm pretty sure she does
sane
more
as can
than.
be. Said sane as can be.
Yeah. Oh, this is a nice cup of tea. And I hope everybody's got a nice cup of tea ready, or a drink, or a glass of wine, because we said about 10 minutes ago that we were going to start reading, and we haven't yet. So,
But this is who we are.
yeah, just this is who we are.
Yes,
So just grab a quick drink. We're going to at everyone. Message Sam.
I am right done.
Excellent.
But to be fair, she may be taking care of
her kids and having a life.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Because she's contrary to our, sometimes believe she is not at our beck and call.
No, bless her.
Bless her. Okay.
Okay.
Right.
So, chapter 9. You are going to narrate, Tatum. So enjoy, because this is a fantastic chapter.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, Polly.
What? Oh, Polly. Okay.
Yeah, Polly's in this chapter.
Love Polly.
Sorry, I just got really confused when I heard, "Ooh, Polly!"
Yeah, she scared me. I was like, wait, what happened to Polly? All right, y'all ready?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Chapter 9.
9. It goes without saying Tyler didn't take the information about what happened to me well. I know I didn't owe him answers, but it actually felt good to talk about it, to tell someone. The look that crossed his face ever so briefly when I told him the man's name made me wish I hadn't said anything at all. But that was quickly forgotten after he gave me more orgasms than I can count. The orgasms, I really needed those. Spending time with Tyler has given me some of my confidence back, and today I'm finally meeting with Paula. I'm a powerful, bad bitch. I repeat my new mantra as I check myself out in the floor-length mirror of my bedroom. My black Timberlands paired with my homemade jean shorts, a tank top, and my waist-length leather jacket are perfect for how I'm feeling. The scabby-looking wound on my thigh is visible purely because I want Polly to see what her sloppiness allowed to happen. My phone pings to let me know my Uber has arrived. Sorry about that.
Right.
Time to grab my bag and head on out. I don't want to have this conversation with Polly. She's done a lot for me in the past, and I've always looked up to her. But she needs to know it wasn't okay, and it won't be happening again, ever. Arriving at the cute little wine bar doesn't take long. Polly waves me over to the fancy booth when she sees me walk in. Her longtime security guy, Frank, is sitting as discreetly as he can a few tables over. He's been with her for years, since before I started working with her. I'd be surprised if they've never fucked. It can't be all business with those two. I mean, I imagine having him around would be like having your own personal John Cena on standby. Sorry, I love that bit. He's always freaked me the fuck out with the way he leers at the girls, but Polly seems to like him. And well, not my circus. Plastering on my best everything is fine smile, I head on over to Polly.
Darling, how are you? It's been so long.
She rises from her seat to air kiss both of my cheeks, her usual greeting.
It has. How's business?
I'm not messing around with small talk today. I feel like there's a reason Polly's girls were sick that night. From the shit that psychotic motherfucker said, this wasn't the first time he's done this. I just hope Polly doesn't know about it, or every ounce of respect I have for the woman will fuck off down the toilet.
No pleasantries today? Is everything okay, darling?
Genuine concern is clear on her face, putting me at ease.
Not really, Polly. That Rex guy you sent me to last week, do you know much about him?
It's really difficult not to stutter his name, but I won't allow him to hold that power over me, and I'm happy I said it clearly.
Not a lot. One of the regulars sent him our way, said he was a friend.
She looks worried now. Since I never usually question her about clients, I think the realization is setting in.
Rose, darling, tell me what happened.
Her spine, sorry, it's just like accent. Her spine stiffens and her shoulders roll back as if she's readying herself for a fight. She places her weathered hand on mine, her green eyes boring steadfast as she awaits a response. It takes me a moment to gather myself, but after speaking with Tyler the other night, this is a lot easier than I imagined it would be. She knows what's coming. I can tell from the tightness around her mouth. After a few whines and a long explanation, I don't spare her any details. She's up from her seat and holding me tight. This reaction confirms she knew nothing. I hate that I doubted her even for a second.
We need some stronger drinks than wine, darling. I think cocktails are in order.
I love that accent, sorry. 4 in the fucking morning, that's when Aaron pulled up to my apartment to take Tyler and me to the charity golf tournament. Tyler's lucky he's pretty. That. And he pays well. I opted for white wide leg pants today, paired with a white tank top and white sheer blouse. My red wig has been styled into a sleek side bun with a few loose tendrils around my lightly made up face. Sophistication is key at Tyler's events. It's all about the aesthetics. These golf cart things are a lot more fun than they look in the movies, though the actual golf part of today is about as much fun as a kick in the shins.
Ooh, can I drive the cart?
I side-looked Tyler on our way to the final hole of the day, my hand on his thigh as I look up to him sweetly.
Behave.
He side-eyes me as my hand slowly climbs higher.
Come on, I just want to drive the cart, please.
I'll drive into your pussy if you don't stop asking.
The growl he emits as he speaks is intense, and it sends a delicious tingle straight between my legs.
You're no fun.
I over-exaggerate my pout as I continue to slide my palm up and down his firm thigh. Tyler slows the cart to a stop, turns to face me just as his fingers pinch my chin and his mouth comes to my ear.
I dare you to say that I'm no fun later when my dick is pummeling your pussy so hard you'll beg me to make you come.
Jesus, I really like this dominant side of him.
Hello.
It's you. What?
What's happening?
Yeah, it's you.
It's you.
But I talked. I said I dare you.
Yeah.
Did you not hear me?
We've got what is the next bit? We've got one last hole.
On the course and then after the gala.
Oh wait, did you already say Jesus? I really like this dominant
Yes.
side. Oh, what? I didn't hear you. It must have cut out.
Just only for you.
I was like, what's happening? All right, hold on. Oh crap! I just lost my thing. Oh damn it!
Page 125.
What?
Page 125. Is that what you need?
Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. It came back up. Hold on.
Maximus.
Yeah, Jesus, blah blah blah, likes to dominant side era. We've got one last hole on the course, and then after the gala, I'll play with every single one of your holes.
I'm so fucking wet right now. I'm afraid the white pants won't hide any of it.
Now, be a good girl, and I'll make you come before we leave here.
These conversations with Tyler are one of my favourite parts of the job. It's so easy to forget he's paying me to be here, with the effortless way our bodies react to each other. In another life, I could absolutely see myself with this man. We arrive at the final hole and two of Tyler's colleagues and their wives in their own cart pull up behind us. I'm grateful we weren't paired with Brett and Cora for today. It surely would have put a damper on the whole thing. I know we have to mingle with them at the gala this evening, but to have the day without them has been blissful. The giggling wives exit their cart, fawning over their husbands who are deciding which driver to use for this hole. Tyler helps me stand before getting what he needs, pulling me over to him and handing a club to me.
Tyler?
I'm confused right now. I know I've just stood and watched him dominate the last 17 holes, but why the fuck is he passing me the club?
Thought you might like to have a shot.
Mischievous glint passes through his eyes as he places the ball on the tee. Fuck it. Why not?
Okay, but I don't have a clue what I'm doing. Can you help?
Flirting with Tyler comes so naturally, his colleagues would never guess this is all part of a service. A slow grin creeps onto his godlike face, his strong jawline pronounced as he looks at me with intensity before he spins me and wraps his arms around me from behind. He leisurely slides his fingers down from my shoulder to my wrists, where I'm holding the club with both hands. His cock is resting against my lower back as he helps me adjust my grip on the handle. His lips so close to my ear, I have to suppress a shudder.
Move your feet, shoulder width apart.
I do as he instructs while also pushing my ass more than necessary into his crotch. The low growl that follows gives me a satisfied smile.
Girl.
Yeah, just like that. Now keep your eye on the ball and I'll help you.
He clears his throat before moving my arms up and to the side, ready to swing down and hit the ball. It goes quite far, so far that it lands on the green, and I turn to wrap my arms around Tyler's neck, planting an excited kiss on his luscious lips.
That was quite the shot there, young lady. Tyler's clearly a great coach.
Sarah, stop giggling. Blondie, stop giggling.
This is what we do.
It's just I'm looking and all I can hear is laughing. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna get lost. Graham, the tallest of the two men we've been paired with today, lets out an almighty laugh as he grabs his own wife by the neck and whispers in her ear. Whatever it is, she likes it as she starts giggling like a schoolgirl while he burrows his face into her neck.
That he is, Graham. That he is.
I allow my hand to slide down Tyler's back, resting it just above his ass with my head against his chest as we watch Thomas take his shot to the green.
You're going to pay for that little ass trick as soon as I get you alone.
It's not a promise he's whispering into my ear. It's a threat. I can't help but be excited about how Tyler plans on punishing me.
Why wait until we're alone?
I sass back at him, lowering my hand discreetly so it's now fully on his ass.
Getting cocky now, are we?
His low voice paired with a smug grin at the perfect panty melting combination. The fact that he's richer than God are reasons he likes to pay for my company. With me, he knows what he's getting. He knows I'm not trying to marry him for his money or contacts. I'm just doing my job and we have fun while we're at it. This is why we work. I raise a brow at him, a half smile playing on my lips as my hand finds its way to his lower back, skirting the top of his ass with my fingertips. True to form, he responds with a low growl, like the refined savage that he is. Whoever ends up with this man for life will be a very lucky lady indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Thomas and Graham are finished with their initial shots, so we all climb back into the carts and head over to the green so they can finish the game. Sitting in the passenger side, Tyler leaves the driver's side for me to slide into. On the short ride to the green, Tyler slipped his hand down the front of my pants to slowly rub at my clit before dipping a finger inside me. It only lasts a few moments before we arrive, and as soon as we do, he removes his finger and puts it to his lips. He puts it to my lips. He nudges them open as he slowly slides his finger inside my mouth, and I willingly suck myself off him. flicking my tongue over the tip of his finger. We keep eye contact for a brief second before he's up and choosing his putter for his last shot. If we make it back to the room after this, without fucking, I'll be surprised.
So, how long have you known Tyler?
It's the first time one of these women have spoken to me all day. They've kept to themselves and their own cart mostly, giggling and chatting with each other, happily ignoring my existence. I get it. I'm not one of the elite. I'm not in their circle. All they know of me is what they've seen at corporate events and gatherings, and I'm okay with that. I plaster on a fake smile before answering, remembering the backstory we agreed to as part of the contract.
A while.
I lower my gaze slightly as if I'm shy when talking about my relationship with Tyler.
We've known each other for a few years, and recently we decided to make a go of it.
The brunette sneers at me, nudging the one with cropped blonde hair lightly before plastering on her own fake smile. It'd be nice to meet some genuine women at these events, but I guess that's why Tyler hires me, so he doesn't have to deal with these unbearable snobs.
So, you the reason he broke it off with Cora?
The brunette stares at me, her synthetic lips pursed in accusation. I'm about to snark back at the bitch before the blonde gently rests a hand on my arm and leans in.
Don't worry about her. She's all up in Cora's ass.
I give her a thankful smile and turn to her friend.
Not that it's any of your business, but no. Tyler and I got together after his wife cheated on him with his best friend. You know, the guy she's with right now. Well, that's not the story Cora told us, is it?
She looks to her friend for backup, but she gets none.
Jessica, let it go.
The blonde turns to give me a subtle wink as the men come back over to join us. Tyler and I walk back over to our cart. Behind me, I can hear Jessica making snide remarks, but fuck it, not my circus.
Snide, I mean snide.
A few minutes later, Tyler has said his goodbyes to Thomas, Graham, and their wives. We're now on our way to the park. On our way to park the cart before heading up to our room to change for the gala this evening. Only we're not going in the right direction. We're heading towards some kind of utility shed that's between a big hill and a small lake.
Tyler, where are we going?
I'm not worried, just curious.
You didn't think I was going to give you your punishment in the comfort of our room, did you?
The lustful grin that spreads over his face reminds me of how damp I already am.
Switch places with me.
While we're moving?
He doesn't answer, just raises a brow and gives me a go ahead, defy me look. It's not going particularly fast, but the small thrill of switching places while the cart is moving, rubbing against his cock as I do, has me laughing and forgetting that bad shit ever happens. Tyler still controls the cart, even though I'm in the driver's seat, as he slips his hand inside my pants and starts those slow circles on my clit again. Had he left me to drive on my own, we would have crashed. The delicious feeling that is building inside me doesn't allow me to control of my own body, let alone a moving vehicle. He's on me as soon as we stop.
Take off your pants and rest your hands on the front of the cart.
Flushed, my eyes fixed on his, and I slowly pull down my pants, leaving my bottom half bare to him as I follow his instructions and place my hands on the cart. Of course I've gone commando. White clothes show everything. Invisible panties are unacceptable in these circles. Poking out my ass and arching my back, I look over my shoulder to see Tyler stalking toward me with a hungry look in his eyes. We're reasonably hidden away behind the shed, so I'm not worried about getting caught.
Turn around, eyes front.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, I like where this is going.
Good girl.
I love how brunette says good girl.
Good girl.
Grabbing my legs, he nudges them apart before his tongue licks a slow trail from my ankle all the way up to my centre. He takes special care to avoid my scar with his tongue, but he does place a gentle kiss there as he passes it. Tyler takes his time licking me from clit to ass, swirling his tongue in the most delicious of ways. Every flick sends a jolt up my spine, almost causing my legs to buckle. 1, then 2. Fingers are added to the party as he slowly inserts them inside me. He bends me just right, hitting that sweet spot, and it's oh so fucking amazing. My building orgasm feels like a tsunami as it overwhelms me, and he just puts his thumb in my ass, sending me completely over the edge.
Oh my fucking God, Tyler, yes!
My screams can probably be heard across the golf course, but I really don't give a shit. And I know Tyler doesn't either. He laps up everything I give him before standing and unbuckling his belt. Turning to stare at him again over my shoulder, I smile, fascinated by the glint of my cum on his lips and chin.
Eyes forward, Rose. Hold on 2 seconds. Time out.
Oh, is there somebody in the room? I think there is somebody in the room.
I think there is somebody in the room.
Yeah, we definitely don't want to.
Yeah, you don't want to keep going for this bit.
Yeah, we'll just wait a mo. We'll wait a moho. It's cool. Oh, excuse me.
I love listening to you two read these stuff because the accents and the way you do it, it's brilliant.
Well, it's interesting, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Makes for a jolly good show.
Oh, definitely.
Oh God, we've only got like a page and a half left anyway. So
Yep.
All right, sorry about that. I have a house full of teens. They're just
Nice.
coming and going. Here they are. Hear that?
Nice.
Well then.
Okay.
So eyes
So
forward.
eyes forward, Rose.
I hear the rustling of the condom wrapper moments before he thrusts inside me, his hands tight on my hips. He's relentless as he takes his fill. The only sounds are our bodies slapping together, mixed with moans of pleasure. Reaching around to my front, he palms my breast, taking the nipple between his fingers as he pinches and twists. His teeth graze my shoulder and throat as he continues to pound into me, and I can already feel another orgasm building. This is hard and fast, and I fucking love it. Tyler's movements become erratic as he nears his own orgasm, hitting that sweet
What's
spot
happening?
inside.
What? What do you mean? What's happening? Is she's having an
Hello?
orgasm?
Hello?
Oh, can
Did
you
I
not
lose
hear it?
you?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Is anybody watching us?
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay.
Tyler's movements become erratic as he nears his own orgasm, hitting that sweet spot inside me on every single push. The tingling sensation grows from the very tips of my toes to each hair on my head, and on his final deep thrust, his growl of satisfaction sends fireworks. My screams of pleasure are drowned out as he places a hand over my mouth and I suck on his fingers.
What's going on out here? Oh, sorry.
And
No,
he-
wait, hold on. Hey, what's going on out here?
Much better.
Yes.
Man, why do I keep cutting out?
I don't know. It's you.
You
Okay.
back?
All right, I'll come. Do you hear me now? What's going
Yes.
on out here?
Much better. We like
An
it.
aged voice calls over from the window of the utility shed the car is parked against.
Shit.
Tyler pulls out, removing the condom and handing me my pants as we giggle like children caught raiding the cookie jar. We can't see who it is, but I know Tyler doesn't want to wait to find out. We're back on the cart and ready to move in no time as I try to put my pants back on.
Hurry up, Rose. No one gets to see you like this. Only me.
He takes my hand and pulls me and my trembling legs onto his lap before driving away. There's just something about what he said that's bothering me. I'm a little worried about his reaction. He knows I'm an escort, so obviously other people are going to see me naked and in the midst of an orgasm. if he had said this as a part of our contract in front of his colleagues, I would have understood, but there's no one around other than the guy who disturbed us. Maybe it's time to stop seeing Tyler. It won't work if he gets too attached. There's just something about him, though, and the way he treats me makes me feel invincible. Do I really want that to stop?
Dun, dun, dun. Beautiful, beautiful. We're over halfway through the book now.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah.
60% to be exact.
Oh,
Ooh.
Yes, we
squeeze me.
As gracious as ever, Blonda.
yes. Yes. This is her love language.
Yep.
Okay, right. Excellent. So let me just get. So we're doing Broken Prince. Let me open my Kindle.
I've got it right here.
And we're doing chapter
Where are we starting? What are we reading?
4, 5.
chapter 3, Kylo?
Hang on, I'm just
Chapter
checking.
3.
I'm pretty sure that's what she said.
Well, we can go from chapter 1 if you want, but there is some delicate, sensitive stuff in chapter 1.
As in trigger warnings?
Yes.
Not trigger warnings, but like triggery things.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, we may not want to trigger people without their consent.
Yeah. So what we're doing? 2, 3, 4, 5. Shake a little.
Well, we can do 2. We can have fun with Sam.
Okay, let me go back to
Sam.
number
Let's
2.
learn about Sam.
EFMC, I believe. Yeah.
Yes.
So these are all men?
No, Sam is a lady.
Sam is a
Lady.
girl. Kylo
Girl.
is the male main character.
Okay.
Okay, so
Who wants to narrate?
I can
mean,
narrate. I like narrating.
So do I.
Oh, okay. Well, then do it, because you
I
never do
know.
it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
But you have to do the sound effects.
I will do the sound effects. I promise.
Okay.
Yes.
So, man
Right,
or
so
lady? Are you man or lady?
who, me?
Who? Yeah. Who is who? Who is man? Who is lady?
Brunette? Man or
I can do men.
men? Right, I'll do the girls then.
And brunette. These are British characters.
All right. I see what you're
No, they're
doing there.
not.
I
So
will put on my best Brit accent.
See,
No,
this
they're
is
not
where it
British.
gets funny. You take the piss out of my American. This is.
Oh, this
Well,
is going to
these
be
are
so
American.
bad. And I would like to preface this whole thing by apologizing in advance for the way that I'm about to destroy your accents.
I mean, I do the same thing for Americans. It's fine.
Yeah, but
You don't
brunette
actually
is
destroy
fine.
them. You just put them all in, Alabama.
Brunette, honestly, it's fine because now if it was Black Frost Academy, then there would be British accents. But Broad Creek, Broken Prince is American.
Oh, is it?
See?
Yes.
Liar,
Isn't Sam
liar, pants on
British?
fire.
Pardon?
Isn't Sam British?
No, both
so
British
sad
and
right
Black
now.
Frost.
I swear this was meant to be British.
No.
Okay.
No.
So, chapter 2, Sam. Watch wide-eyed as Kylo loses his shit with Warwick. I've never heard anyone sound like that when they go psycho, but fuck me, it's kind of hot. No, it's not, you idiot. He's a Frost. My inner voice chastises me. What the hell is it with men? They're all the fucking same. Warwick called me a bitch, a piece of meat to be fought over. Oh, Then Kylo declaring I'll be sitting on his dick by semester's end. Yeah, in your fucking dreams, asshole. Fuck, I always thought Warwick was a bit of a douche, but it's becoming clearer how much of a dick he is. I've always made allowances and blamed his bad behaviour on his shitty home life. His dad isn't likely to win Father of the Year award. But now I'm beginning to think I've been wearing rose-coloured glasses this whole time, unaware of what's truly going on around me. I know I haven't exactly given Kylo a warm welcome, but to be fair, I thought he was someone else. Seeing the way everyone is rallying around Warwick just to be complete bullies is a little eye-opening. This isn't new, though. I've seen it before. But I've never been as invested as I feel now. Not that I'm invested in Kylo at all. So I haven't really paid it much attention. Fuck you. Now that I really think about it, there haven't been so many times Warwick's been pulled into the principal's office after an altercation. Each time he's come out of there with the principal agreeing that it was a misunderstanding. I'm calling bullshit. Warwick is obviously a bully, and I've just been ignorant to it. He's just as bad as my father, maybe worse. Although, at least with my dad, you know he means what he says and will follow through on the threats he makes. Warwick plays the gracious and holier-than-thou preppy asshole to get away with shit, and I've been an accomplice in allowing that.
Oh my God.
A voice squeals, making me wince in my hiding spot.
Did you see that?
Chatter breaks out as the chaos begins to die down and the mass in the corridor begins to thin. A group of girls are to my right, cackling like a set of hormone-starved degenerates at the show we've all just seen. The crowd watched, horrified, as Brantley had to go fight with Kylo to get him out of the corridor.
What is with the male population and their obsession with Sam's diseased pussy?
A nasally voice cackles, and my teeth protest with pain at how hard I'm clenching them.
Shh, Carrie, you'll know she'll lose her shit if she hears you say that.
Her annoying little sidekick chastises her as she looks around the corridor frantically.
Aunt.
Ear
That was a part of the book, y'all.
Her ear-grating voice makes her sound like she has constant supply of helium running through her body.
She's a basic bitch anyway.
Delaney giggles as she stands next to her so-called besties.
We all know Warwick is only with her to keep her daddy happy.
They all snigger at one another. I've had enough of this shit. I take a slow, measured step, bringing me out of my hiding spot, a nasty smile on my face.
You're still salty Warwick turned your ass down last year, Delaney.
My smile turns feral as I step up to her and the squirrel-looking bestie of hers, Carrie Langley. I hate this bitch with a passion, and she always hated me for whatever reason.
Ha! I turned him down, bitch.
Her voice comes out squeakier than I think she would have liked. I chuckle as I lift a questioning brow.
Why the fuck would I want to ride that when I know it's been near you? Oh, you really are salty, aren't you?
I snigger, eyeing the cunt up and down.
I guess you're still moody because you think I slept with your boyfriend.
I chuckle darkly.
I've got news for you, sweetie. I didn't.
Gasps fill the air.
Yes, you fucking did, bitch. I saw you and him fucking in the car out by the lake.
She glares daggers at me, her nostrils flaring. I shake my head.
Nope, it wasn't me. I was with Warwick that night, questioning him about you.
Her face pales a little.
I heard you threw yourself at him at the party the night before, and we got into a fight.
I say with a nonchalant scoff.
Do you really think being with him is so fucking perfect that my life is all sunshine and rainbows? It is, and don't try and deny it.
Carrie snipes, her hands on her hips.
No, it really fucking isn't. I don't want it, and neither would any of you.
All their eyes widen in shock, and Delaney's mouth drops to the floor. She watches me with a scrutinizing eye as I shake my head. Carrie looks about a second away from starting again.
You all hate me for the life you think I have, but I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy.
I say, my skin beginning to prickle like there are fire ants underneath the surface. That's too much information for people, you fucking idiot. I mentally chastise myself as I rub my arms.
Piss off, bitch.
Carrie grinds out through her teeth.
I know you fucked her boyfriend because she saw you doing it. Why the fuck would she lie about that?
I grind my teeth, trying my best to bite back my retort. If Delaney knew what I really knew about that night, she would be heartbroken. I know I can be the biggest bitch ever, but destroying someone like that isn't something I want to do because that would make me as bad as my father.
If you want my advice, Delaney,
I begin with a soft tone.
remember what they say. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
I say, my eyes looking off to her side. I watch as all her friends' mouths drop on the floor and she glares daggers at me, disbelief clear on her face. The disbelief starts to turn to anger as the pink tinge shifts to a smattering of red at first before it engulfs her whole face. If this were a cartoon, I swear she'd have steam coming out of her ears right now. I blow them a kiss, waving just a little with the end of my fingers as I take off down the corridor, chuckling to myself. Where's the chuckle?
I just did it.
Oh, I didn't hear it. I really can't be fucked with a cat fight today. Plus, one more mark and my dad will probably kill me. The area has quieted down. No doubt everyone is in their lessons, being the perfectly well-bred examples of students that their parents want them to be. I walk across the quad, enjoying the silence as I head to my car. I can't believe we've only had one lesson and this shit has already happened. I haven't had enough coffee for this shit. I hit the unlock on my key fob and the bleep splits through the quiet, making me wince. To make sure no one is following me, I scan the area for a good couple of minutes. I breathe a sigh of relief when nothing immediately jumps out at me and open my door as my father's words echo through my head.
I have eyes everywhere, Samantha. Go to class. Don't do anything that will go against our family name. I had one delinquent child, and look how that turned out.
A sharp pain stabs through my heart, the words playing on repeat. How could he think Jace was a bad kid? I know he wasn't. My brother had a heart of gold for anyone and everyone. He was good, straight A's throughout school, a whole load of after-school activities. He was the golden boy, the good one. Nothing like me. That's why I can't understand how everything went so wrong. Why would he kill himself? There were no warning signs, nothing. Didn't he realise he could have come to me? My world turned to ash that day, and if I'm honest, I resent him for it. That's a lie. I wish I could hate him for leaving me here to deal with the aftermath, but no matter what, he was my big brother and I loved him. Tears pool in my eyes as memories of me and him laughing over the stupid stuff we used to do play like a slideshow in my mind. It's been 2 years since his suicide, and my wounds are still as raw as they were that day. It still has me waking up in the middle of the night in a cold sweat, the urge to scream rising in my throat, feeling like it's choking me. Nothing can prepare anyone for something like that. Itches as I remember walking into his room to ask him something, and I found him there. I climb into my car, my breath's coming heavier, and it feels like a weight is crushing my chest as I remember my screams, the pleas I threw out to God asking him to save him. The tears leave tracks down my cheeks. I take slow, measured breaths, trying to calm my mind, but nothing is helping. My hands tremble as I try to shove my keys in the ignition, failing twice before I manage to get them where they belong, and the engine rumbles to life. I wipe the tears of my cheeks with my sleeve, quickly checking my mirrors before I throw the car into reverse and pull out of the spot with squealing tyres. Pathetic.
No, I'm trying not to cough.
Tyres. My foot hits the floor and the car flies past the gate as I sharply yank the wheel, sliding out onto the street where a car honks at me as it has to slam on the brakes to stop them hitting me. Where's the car honk?
I can't honk for shit.
My God, there's just too many noises going on.
I take off in the opposite direction of town, heading to the one place I know I can get some solace to drown in my emotions.
Dude, I don't even know where we are right now.
Well, we've just got to a pause.
Oh, pause, silent.
Pause.
No, wait.
The trees fly past with my foot heavy on the
Oh my God,
accelerator.
you read all that? Okay. Sorry.
The car going faster than what is regarded as the speed limit. Do I give a shit? Hell fucking no. Joseph, tea, please. I hit the button on my door, my window going down and the sense of downtown hitting me. I drive past the rundown warehouses that used to house metalworks and other stuff. Now there is nothing left but the broken, hollow buildings that once were a huge part of this side of the town. Everything is gone. It reminds me of a place you would see in an apocalypse movie. You know the ones I mean, like Resident Evil. No wonder this place is nicknamed the Wasteland. The struggle here is real for the residents that are left. Parents go without things to make sure their families are taken care of. You never see any of the kids playing out on the street, and if you do see any people, they're rushing to get off the street. I can't blame them with the drug addicts, girls that work the corners, and everything else in between. It can be a dangerous place to be, especially if you're alone. My side of town is on the opposite side of this wasteland. Broad Creek stretches all the way out to the city of Lockwood, then Black Creek is on the other side of the wasteland. We're new money on my side, but Black Creek, blah, 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 is old money. The ones that have had everything passed down from generation to generation. That's where the opulent Black Frost Academy is. Generations have attended the school from that side of town. Our prep tries its hardest to keep up with them, but we haven't got the alumni that they have, or the backing from the parents that went to the school. The smell of fresh pine fills my car, pulling me out of my musings, and I see the turning between the tree line. I take it, cutting sharply off the asphalt, my car bouncing down the uneven dirt track as I continue away from the road to the old warehouse down here. The graffiti-filled front of the building is the first thing I see as I come out of the trees. I park out front, not even a little worried about someone seeing me, because no one ever comes out this far. Plus, it helps that this place is well hidden and out of view of the road. I jump out, grabbing my bag before taking off around the side of the building. I pick my way through the debris and bricks that have fallen, trying my best not to roll my ankle. The broken down end of the building comes into view, where the top walls are almost touching the floor from leaning like they're fighting to try and keep themselves upright. What is going on with the dog? Stop him, please. I stare at it for a second. Oh, where am I? For a second, easily resonating with the sad feeling it appears to have from being left in this state. It's only a matter of time before I'm a broken lump. I sit on the concrete foundation, tucking my legs under me so I'm cross-legged, and pull the almost invisible zipper down on my boots. I take out the joint from my boot at the same time I pull my light out of my blazer pocket.
You fancy sharing that?
I don't jump at the voice anymore because there's only one other person who ever comes out this way. I chuckle as I see him shuffling through the tree line.
You empty, Bran?
I say with a smirk, putting the joint between my lips. I light it, taking a deep inhale, the hit instantly relieving the heavy weight on my chest, making me feel lighter.
Yep, got a delivery coming tonight. But you know how it is. Your shit is the best.
He says with a shrug as he drops down next to me.
You ever going to tell me who your supplier is?
He asks with a mischievous grin.
No fucking chance, dude.
I cackle.
If I squealed, I would be gutted quicker than I could open my mouth to say I didn't mean to.
I watch, amused, as his brows jump to his hairline. His face loses all colour and the horrified look on his face as a bark of laughter bursting out of him.
Shit! Seriously?
He questions, eyes narrowed. I nod my head in answer, taking another drag on the joint. The buzz hits me in an instant, and the feeling of lightness I get from it is welcoming. I pass it to him. The hiss as he takes a hit is the only sound out here.
What are you doing here, Bran? Or has your boy sent you out here to spy on me?
I gripe, wondering if Minion number 2 will make a surprise appearance and pop out like the Whack-A-Mole arcade game. I keep my focus behind him, waiting for him to show his face. Brantley normally comes here alone to smoke, but since his bestie has been around, they've practically been inseparable.
What's your deal with Kylo?
He asks, but I take it as a rhetorical question as he passes my smoke back. I take another hit, feeling his gaze burning into the side of my head.
Wait, sorry. You've passed judgment on him like the others?
His voice is sharp as a blade, and my head whips around to him in surprise. I've never heard him so angry.
Dude, he's a frost. Of course we're all going to pass judgment on him.
I say, and his eyes narrow on me.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
He isn't his brother, Sam. And you and everybody else need to realize this.
He growls. I pass him back the smoke so he can have a final hit. My veins are buzzing anyway. I side-eye him, seeing him stare off into the distance with an unreadable look on his face.
They're all the same. Look at what his brother did to Bo when she got here.
I say, turning to face him as his brows drop into a frown.
His brother's an ass. There's no denying that. But Kylo isn't like them. If you knew half the shit I did, you'd think differently of him too.
His words break off as he stares off into the distance again. It's like memories are playing in his head that I have no insight to. I grab my stashed pack out of the hidden compartment in my bag and I tap Brant on the shoulder, catching his attention. I pass it to him and he smiles, inhaling deeply with a huge grin on his face.
Fucking hell, Sam. How much smoke do you need?
He chuckles as he sets to making us another joint.
Quit your bitching. You're lucky I'm even letting you know how much I have.
I say with a laugh. I've never been one to tolerate people at the best of times. But when he showed up one day and started blazing, I didn't kick him out of my spot. After I found out some shit, I figured he wasn't that bad of a company. Since that day, our regular smoking sessions have given us a chance to get to know each other a little. He lights up the perfect cone and a satisfied exhale leaves him as the smoke curls up.
Look, go easy on my boy, okay?
He says, passing me the smoke, his tone pleading. My eyes narrow on him and I see his Adam's apple bob in his throat as I take a hit.
It's better to have him as a friend than it is an enemy. Trust me.
I pass him back the smoke and push to my feet, putting my stash back in my bag before turning to Brant.
I don't want to be his friend, Brant. He can do what the fuck he wants with war, but me?
I say with a chuckle.
Control him, or it won't go the way he wants.
Dun, dun, dun. Standard ending. Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Hold on. I need to refresh my page. I might go away, but I'll be back.
Okay.
Oh yes, she's gone away. She has in fact gone away. But that's the thing. I love it. Oh, love it. Oh, she's back. She's back. She's back. You might want to picture, babe. Picture, brunette. Picture. There you go.
There we go.
All right.
I was pretty sure you didn't want me to put you in without.
No. We're not there yet. All right.
White shot. What is that? I'm going. Okay.
Ooh, I don't know who that is.
But hello. Hello. Well, there you go. So, I mean, are you guys actually watching the live? Because if you are, then that might be the two people we've got.
I am.
Oh, yeah, that's one of them then.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to read comments. I can't see nothing.
Oh, but no, that's cool. That was fun. I enjoyed reading those. We love you, White Shot. We love you.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm guessing those are inhabitants of my house.
Oh. What, the White Shot?
Yeah, I'm guessing that's one of my.
Oh, because of the French, the moo, the French,
the moo.
Yeah, now I get it. Oh, that's cute. Does that mean they're listening?
Y'all need to go back to living your lives.
Well, they've missed all the good stuff, so
I do love you.
Nah, never.
I love y'all. Go away.
They've missed all the good stuff. It's fine.
They have. It's fine.
They have. I mean, they could always go back and re-listen.
Yeah. Thanks for letting them know that.
And then re-listen to all the previous episodes as well.
Yeah. Well, I was trying not to laugh as we were reading them because I kind of heard little Tiny coming down the stairs, and then I heard her stop, and she went, "Nope, never mind." And then I heard her go back upstairs.
Yep. Not being traumatized today.
No, thank you. Well, that was fun.
It's concerning when, obviously, because my setup for writing is in my living room, so obviously I have music playing on my headphones when I'm writing and things. And I know yous do it, but when something happens, I start to evil cackle.
Evil cackle.
And all I hear is, "Oh, great, she's killed somebody again."
Yeah. I mean, we all have our little pleasures of,
No, we just.
We all enjoy a little murder every now and then. In our books, FBI agents.
Yes.
Yes. Like that's the only time we do it.
I mean, that sounded really ingenuine.
Mm.
Even though I know it
sound like I'm going to get myself into trouble anyway. I can't help it.
True that.
And also, if the FBI is listening, I'd like to say that everything in my research bar is,
Yes.
Book related.
Yes.
Fiction, guys. Calm down.
I'm an author. It's research purposes only.
But I mean, what is the strangest thing that you've had to research for your books, Tatum?
I've researched a lot of stuff, and then I've kind of sat there and thought, no, I really can't put that in the book.
Really?
To be fair,
pulled back.
Pardon?
You've pulled back the punches.
Well, when you when you're googling, can you cook somebody from the inside out like a human kebab?
Oh, well,
No.
can you?
Apparently, you can. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you can do. I mean, okay. So theoretically, medical students do research on pigs because pigs are the animals that resemble humans the most in the inside. So, I mean, if we can cook those like a, shish kebab, then I can't imagine that we couldn't do that with humans.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
I mean, it's all very normal. I mean, I'm pretty sure with our last one, we were researching what happens when you get stabbed in the eye.
Yeah. Which is actually pretty anticlimactic.
Yeah, and how long someone can live without food or water, or in their own shit,
which is surprisingly short time.
Yeah, and also like in their own shit too, because in the Reaper's Duet we've got that it's an old-fashioned traditional. Yeah, it's an old-fashioned torture device.
Yeah,
which is a barrel. So we researched these
now, the interesting thing about that research is not just the part about living in their own shit and kind of dying of it, but it's the flies that actually get you.
I have to admit, my favorite one that I spent a lot of time on, to be fair, was obviously in some things in films and stuff, the instances with the pigs and human body parts and how much of it they eat and everything. Obviously some stuff they can't. That's how it can possibly be linked back to somebody. I was googling, does a gator eat everything or not?
Oh, nice.
And they do. They eat everything.
But do they excrement any of it that can then be looked at as evidence?
They do that under the water.
But do they like excrement whole bones and shit that can
it digests it almost powder like.
Oh, that's good. I mean, it's different to pigs. I mean, maybe it's even better than pigs. Maybe we should have a gator farm instead of a pig farm.
Why do you think in Broken Prince we've got a special zoo? with a Mr. Tickles. And obviously, Blondie'll know what I mean by Mr. Tickles.
I do. Love Mr. Tickles.
Mr. Tickles. Do I know who Mr. Tickles is?
Do you know what I'll say? Because it's common knowledge, because a lot of people obviously talk about him. Mr. Tickles is a 15-foot gator.
Oh.
That is Sam's pet.
Okay. Are they in Florida?
No. Her dad owns like an exotic, like private zoo sort of thing. So obviously he gave her the baby alligator when she was little. She's grown up with it. He's got lions, like you name it, he's got everything. She calls the lion bloody Gumbo. And she boops him on the snoot constantly. Because, you know, putting your arm into a enclosure that houses a great big massive African lion is the most normal thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's fun. She likes to have fun and interesting sidekicks as pets.
Brunette, most of my FMCs have got screw looses. Like, they are not normal, well-rounded human beings.
I mean,
not wrong.
We're not here to judge, man.
Exactly.
So, okay, so Tatum, because you said you love to write PNR. Now, are most of your books PNR? Because your Academy books aren't, right?
No, I actually, believe it or not, I started off a lot of dark contemporary. Okay. And I got the idea it was actually Kevin, the big bloody snake, that popped into my head to begin with. And I was like, oh, he's so freaking cool. And I was like, right, how can I steamroll this? And then I thought Morgan Scythe was going to be, and I'm going to spill the tea here, so I'm sorry for whoever watches this back or is watching now.
Pre-warned, spoiler alert about to happen for the Poison Morgan Scythe Academy series.
Well, no, not Poison, but the Morgan Scythe world.
Okay.
It was originally supposed to just be the 3 books for Poison, and it's now ended up that it can possibly be between 20 to 25 plus books in this series.
Oh shit! Okay.
Or in the world. In the world, do you mean?
Yeah, in the world.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
Because that's basically what we did as well. We wrote 6 books, and now every single thing we write has something to do with it. And we've
got 11 books in the world. Yeah.
Okay. And each time we do a new one, we have about 20 new series that we could do from it.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you people that watch back a golden nugget, because I'm feeling very, very happy, even though I'm not caffeinated enough to be awake at this time.
Excellent. Go. Shoot.
Obviously, Morgan Scythe is going to be a massive world, but there is actually nuggets in my dark contemporary for the Damned Crew, Black Frost, Broad Creek, an upcoming series that's coming up will be other nuggets in there, but they are all in the same world.
Excellent.
Excellent.
We love it. We do.
We do. That's what we love to do.
Yes.
And I think that actually readers love that too. Like when they, like the OGs, when they start reading a series, and I think that they like being privy to, knowing that they know what we're talking about. Like it's like having, a little winky wink to
it's like when people enjoy watching documentaries on celebrities, because they know that celebrity, they don't know, you know what I mean? They know of that celebrity and they want to know more about their life or snippet or something if they can. And so you watch everything you can with that person in. So it's like books.
So every time we mention River, I think that our readers are like, because it's like going back to an old friend.
Yeah, we love River.
We do.
Yes, I love your narrator.
Oh, same.
Ah,
Like, her voice is just how I imagined River in my head.
right? I
Isn't
mean,
it?
I agree. I agree. We were just talking to the producer of the audio, and it's exactly what we were telling her, that the narrator has this kind of like scratchy little thing going on, and I feel like it really matches River's personality to
Yes.
have a scratchy little voice. I love it. We're very, very happy about our narrator. She
Mhm.
yeah, it was kind of awesome.
We love her. She's the best. I don't think we could have picked a better River.
No, not at all.
No, I don't think we could have. I mean, maybe we'll never know, and I don't actually want to know, because I think that Lennox is
No, honestly, I think she's brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Are any of your books on audio?
Not currently.
Yeah.
She's
They're
got about
not at the
20 in the world.
moment,
I'm not privy to this kind of information. What's going on?
but
Where are
they
you?
I have some things in the works, so there may be Audible books out at some point this year.
Woohoo! You're going to tell us which one? Or is it a secret?
No, I can tell.
Are there any pre-order links available that you want to share with us?
Not yet. No, they are still currently in production. There is Ruthless Monsters, and I just have to say the narrator, because obviously this is single narration. I was so finicky about who I wanted to do Rika, and I did not think I could get anybody to match the voice in my head, and I stumbled across a narrator, and as soon as I heard her, I thought, that's her. Like, that is her. The snark, the sarcasm, the drawl, everything is her. And then when she started to send me the chapters, even I get excited. I'm like, right, can you hurry up and produce this now? I just want to listen to the whole fucking thing. It's like, I don't want it in dribs and drabs.
I just want it all right now.
Yeah, because obviously, like, as we've just been doing then, you know, like with the sound effects and things like that, she does all this, she ad-libs. There's instances where someone's gagging and she'll literally sit there and go, honestly, it's just such an absolute blast. She's absolutely awesome.
So she's a Blondie.
Pardon? She's what?
Blondie loves to do like all the noises in the background.
Yes, she is, but she's the American version of Blondie.
But is she a Southern?
No, I'm not sure. I can't quite figure out the accent.
Where do your books take place?
All over. The Damned Crew, Broad Creek, and BFA are American. The only difference with Black Frost Academy is it is set in the US, but the FMC is British.
Okay.
And just for clarification for anybody, Bo's a Northern Brit, so she sounds like me.
She talks like that all the time.
She talks like this all the time.
And
Okay.
so this is her character like.
So, like, when she says, obviously, everybody knows this because it's the one thing everybody laughs over. When she tells Frost to suck a fart out of her ass,
That's how she says it. Suck
she
a fart
says it
out
like,
her ass.
suck a fart out my ass.
The
Suck a
what?
fart- Suck a fart out my
Suck
ass.
a fart out my
The
ass.
fart?
Yeah.
Ew.
Basically saying kiss my ass, but the northern way.
Oh, is that an expression?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, suck a fart out my ass is
Oh,
definitely.
I was taking that literally.
No,
Oh,
it's an expression of kiss my
Ew.
ass.
Although
That's what I was like, ew.
that's
I mean,
something
you
that
know,
Simon
I
has
don't
said to
like
me.
to yuck anybody's yum, but I was definitely yucking in my head.
You've probably given Blondie an idea now to put this in one of your stories.
Absolutely not. It's the kind of
No.
disgusting thing my other half says to me that he would like to do.
Ew.
Honestly, he's
Conversation.
disgusting.
But then Poison is set in the UK.
Nice,
Okay.
nice. We
So
like
when you say in the UK, are we talking posh British or are we talking Northern England?
Well, it's kind of a mashup of the two, because the place where it is kind of in the physical world that we know it would kind of be set between Cumbria and that area, but because it's a
Do they talk a bit like they're Welsh? Are they Welsh?
kind of a posher version of me, I'd say. And I can't. I don't ask me to do a posh accent because I sound like I'm having. Yeah.
So they're a slightly Porsche version of you.
Yeah,
I can't do
that's
posh
it.
more than either. I
Please,
can't.
can I have some more?
But there's the place where it is called Ravenshard, and everybody from the school, like the different clans and everything, all actually come from little islands between England and Ireland.
Mm-hmm.
And they all tell them, like, get the bloody portals and things to come to the academy, you know, because they're all lazy. Nobody wants to do anything. They just want to get zapped to where they're supposed to go.
Of course.
So yeah, that's set in the UK. Wayward Magic is set in the UK. And the one that everybody's been coming into my inbox and asking when it's coming series, The Dread Boys of Cranston Hollow, is American.
Nice.
So when you do American places, are you inventing areas or are you putting them in specific cities or kind of like a mixture of the two?
Kind of a mixture of the two.
Okay.
I'll kind of put them close to like areas that I kind of am aware of in the US, but then I'll kind of put my own spin on it and like make up a little town near it.
Okay. So what are the areas that you prefer writing in? Like Southeast or Florida, or is there a specific state?
No, all over, obviously. It's kind of where I'd want to go on my bucket list if I ever get to America.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously I want to go to Florida. I want to go south. There's loads of places in where I want to go.
Okay.
Yeah, Blondie's been to one of the places on my bucket list.
Which one?
Las
New
Vegas?
Orleans.
Yes.
Oh, New Orleans.
Yeah.
Oh, which one?
I'm sorry for what I'm about to say. I would give my kidneys to go.
Well, I mean, you can give one, just not both.
Yeah, otherwise you wouldn't be able to go.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I'd figure it out. But yeah, it's just I like putting my own spin on things. Like I don't do things that are expected. Everything's quirky. I can have a really dark part of my story and then end up putting a really stupid one-liner in that you start laughing at and think, hang on, where the hell did that come from?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we know that.
Like, as I keep getting repeatedly told, I'm like a toddler that shouldn't be left unattended.
Yeah, I can attest to that.
Hey! I thought we were friends.
We are. That's why I just told you the truth.
Honestly, no, I fully agree. Honestly, it's like I'm a bloody toddler that has been left in a hobbycraft on my own and just running around causing chaos.
Well, chaos is good too.
We love chaos. And the sun.
We do.
Right, let's wrap this up. We have been live for 1 hour 30 minutes exactly. Now a few seconds since I
Yep.
so yeah, coming and chatting with us. Thank you for reading your book with us. It was amazing.
Thank you
you.
for having me.
That's cool. Let us know if you want to come back. And we'll
Obviously, I absolutely love the faces of you two.
Oh,
though
we
you
love you too. You know this.
I'm
I'm listening because I think there's chaos upstairs in my house. I'm a little afraid to go up there. Not sure what's going on.
I think I've got a little somebody sat on my fair going. Sat on my fair going. Nope. Do I go? Nope. I want a drink. No, do I go back upstairs? I don't know. I'm just gonna sit here for 5 minutes.
Yeah, I think my tiny one is wanting some attention also.
All right, ladies. Well, thank you for being with us, Tatum, and can't wait to see you in July.
And thank you for see Tatum in July.
No.
Oh, we're not?
No.
We'll see Kat in July. Kat will be there.
We'll see
She's coming out for dinner with us.
You're not gonna see me until March.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Weird. How is that even possible?
I know.
I know.
But
All right.
Kat's
Well, I mean,
still
you're
watching.
just
We'll see Kat. So we've got a dinner planned with Kat on Saturday night.
Whoop, whoop.
excellent. Whoop whoop. All right, now,
Okay,
thank
for
you
watching.
everyone for joining us, and I'm gonna go see what the hell is happening upstairs.
Same dude. Bye, everyone. Bye.
Sorry, I'm just laughing at Kat's comments.